Welcome to our second tutorial video. In this video, we will show you the adventure phase and introduce you to the combat system. As I mentioned before, the art design and components are from the beta prototype, and the final game will look very different, as you can view in our art gallery. Let's start with the heroic guild player. He sends his party of heroes to explore the catacombs adventure. He wants to explore and remove any threats the catacombs card generated, so he sends his party of heroes equipped with some items and an instant. He draws the first encounter from the Undead deck, a werewolf. He must either engage and defeat this monster or flee. He chooses to engage the werewolf. At the start of each combat, you must determine the rounds of initiative. The rogue hero is the only one who has an advantage of attack first, so he will start the combat. He has one red attack die, one green defensive die, and one fixed bonus attack of 3. He places the fixed bonus and rolls the other 2 dice. He managed to hit the red 3 hit point on the werewolf card. He then wants to use his throwing axe item to alter the result of 4 to a 5 instead. Now he can inflict another wound on the werewolf. Finally, the player wishes to place the green 4 defensive die on the rogue for future protection. Let's replace the hitting dice with 2 wound markers. Now the rest of the combat will be resolved. The werewolf has 2 white attack dice and a fixed bonus of 5. The Templar has 3 red attack dice and a bonus attack die from his Ring of Power item. The player places the fixed white die and rolls all other dice at the same time. Let's inflict the wounds. The red 6 hits the werewolf and the white 2 hits the Templar. The white 4 should hit the rogue, but the defensive die absorbs the hit. Both dies are removed. The werewolf suffers his last wound and is now killed and removed to the corresponding discard pile. It's time to draw the next encounter. It's an Undead Vampire. The player will engage the vampire and start the rounds of initiative. Both the vampire and the rogue have an advantage of attacking first, so the combat will start with them. The vampire has a fixed attack of 2 and the rogue has a fixed attack of 3. The vampire has 2 attack dice and the rogue has 1 attack die and 1 defensive die, which are rolled together. The player wants to use his throwing axe item once again to change the resulting red 1 to a hitting red 6. Let's inflict the wounds. The red 6 hits the vampire. The green 2 defensive die defends the Templar companion from getting a white 2 hit, but the second white 2 will inflict a wound on the Templar. This wound will kill the Templar unless he decides to use his Nature Medicine instant card to cure the wounds. He rolls a d3 die to see how many wounds he can heal. He rolls a 2 and removes the 2 wounds. It's time for the Templar to take his part in the combat. He rolls 4 attack dice. He wounds the vampire with the red 5 and successfully slays the vampire, who is removed to the discard pile. Okay, let's move on to the next encounter, a trap. The player draws the rolling boulder trap from the traps deck. A trap is a simple encounter. It only attacks once and cannot be attacked. The rolling boulder has 2 white attack dice and a fixed bonus attack of 6. The rogue's defensive die will try to counter this attack. The player places the fixed 6 and rolls the other dice. The resulting white 2 wounds the Templar once more. Once the trap was triggered, it is removed to the discard pile. We will briefly go over the last encounter in this adventure, an ancient monster. The player draws a red dragon. He will engage him as he has done on all previous encounters. The red dragon and the party of heroes will exchange blows and inflict wounds on each other as in normal combat. The red dragon is defeated, but the rogue hero died in the act. Both of them are removed, along with their attached equipment, to the discard pile. The heroic player successfully explored and overcame all encounters in the catacombs. Now he can collect his rewards. First, he will reveal the hidden treasure this adventure has by rolling 3 treasure dice as stated on the adventure card. He found 2 gold, 1 gem, and an instant. The second reward is the Valor Cubes. He receives 3 Valor Cubes as stated on the adventure card. The player keeps the Catacombs card for future use. We have concluded an entire adventure and ran through the combat system. For more in-depth information and examples, we recommend reading the complete rulebook in the link below. Thank you for viewing this tutorial video, and we hope to gain your kind support on Kickstarter.